Hello. Hello.
How's everybody doing today, man?
Another pod, another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday, we are back. Cultivating Conversations with DP².
Mm-hmm.
Today is actually a very special episode because we are live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
We were also live on TikTok.
Yes, we are. Finally,
our first ever combined podcast TikTok episode. So it should be fun. You see what type bag we got here. So
yeah,
we'll get into that in a second. But how you been, since last week?
I've been good since last week. Well, 4th of July weekend, I worked the whole weekend. So It wasn't like I was really doing much. But outside of that, I think it's been pretty good. Just been finishing up my paper and just staying inside if I don't got to be outside type of thing.
Yeah, what everybody do for 4th of July? Drop it in the chat.
What did y'all do? What was the festivities giving?
Yes, definitely.
I did go to a cookout, but other than that.
Was it nice?
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was good.
I went to a cookout as well. I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see the fireworks. Got to, all social media platforms.
Yes. Hey, y'all. I think this is the first time they saw us together on TikTok.
Yes, so on TikTok.
Hey. And drop us any questions if you have any.
Yes, for sure. But yeah, I had a good time this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
July 4th was definitely an event. The weekend was nice. Felt long, though.
A lot of people said that, which is a good thing because people don't always get to be like
enjoying their weekend.
Yeah, it goes so fast. So
That's
the fact
true.
that this one kind of had a good pace to it was really good.
Yeah, I had fun. I definitely been good since the last Tuesday, for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. But I know, okay, so we want to do like a catch up and yap.
Yeah.
For all the people who don't I feel like people just been saying that a lot on TikTok, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
Just kind of like doing something while talking.
Yeah.
Enjoying the whatever's in front of them. You see what we got. So.
Yeah. And we want to do it like Mukbang edition. If y'all don't know what a Mukbang is or Mukbang, people say it differently, so don't get on me.
Yeah.
But it's basically when you pick up something to eat and then you just like talk about different things while you eating. So we have put a poll on our Instagram. Our Instagram for our podcast is CCwithDP².
Yes.
So follow us if you haven't. And they voted between sushi and wings. What was your preference? Because
honestly, I think that more mukbang style would have been the wings.
Yeah.
But I was feeling sushi too.
Fair.
I was both.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I've been wanting sushi for a week, so to be fair, I really, really wanted sushi. So, but that's just me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anywho, let's hop into it.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting Wingstop. Shout out to and if y'all don't know, Wingstop is doing a 20.
No free promotion.
Oh,
it's like, nah, go ahead.
They're doing a 20 wings for $20 special.
Yes.
So we ended up getting 20-piece lemon pepper wings, all flats. If you don't like all flats,
I didn't even know we had all flats. This is a special occasion today.
All flats because I don't do the little drums and all that. I don't do that.
And as we are catching up and yapping, drop some comments that y'all got to say in the chat. I never said I was perfect. Oh yeah, I don't know what that means. But drop some questions in the chat. We're gonna be having some questions for each other or for the topic. And if y'all got something to say, let us know.
Or topics, random things that y'all been hearing or going through or heard about. Let us know because we don't know everything that's happening. Hey y'all, so for those who just joined, we're doing a mukbang edition of a podcast. So let's hop in. I've been waiting to eat this food I've been waiting.
Let's do it.
So okay, let's see.
What we got in the bag?
Okay, so we got it's heavy. These are our wings, period. I ain't never did this before, so what do people do? They show the food.
Yeah, they show the eats first. You see that?
I am just...
You see that?
Now.
Make sure y'all eating dinner, too, so we can bond.
Yes, let's eat together. That was the purpose of this. Let's eat together.
And what else we got?
Hold on. Now, to be fair, when they said it had large fries, I was thinking a large fry was bigger than this. Wingstop got to stop playing. Look how small this large fry is.
We in the DMV, man.
Oh, yeah, we went to I ain't got to tell you, I guess.
They don't drop the low.
Okay, so is that how small the fries are, y'all? Like, I'm sorry. What does that say? Keep it up. I don't know what they talking about on there. I'm not social media savvy, so I don't be knowing what's going on.
Yeah, let me hold that plate, though.
Oh, I got both plates. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go. I got ranch. Oh, just because I was being cheap and I didn't want to pay for 3 sauces, I couldn't get my honey mustard. So I'm a little sad, so I'm in mourning, but I'll be just using ranch. It's cool.
Yeah, what y'all eating for dinner tonight?
What y'all eating? Okay, you got shrimp scampi. Okay, what else? What else y'all got?
I'm gonna break it down a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So y'all can see.
Yeah, I see a little bit.
That's fine.
Is that good?
I've been waiting. I'm not a. Oh, should we say our grace? Say the grace, Darren.
Say the grace. That's grace. That's good. Thank you for our food. But I'm not fed. Gives like every bread. Let's prepare the food. Amen.
Amen. Okay. I've been waiting to eat, so I'm not waiting.
Pizza and wings, nice. That's what we about to get into.
Pizza and wings. Well, we don't got pizza.
This ranch right here?
Yeah.
All right. As we get our food together, I want to start off with a little question.
Okay.
Excuse
me, because I eat crazy.
Yeah, have some decorum for the people that's joining in.
Ooh, Five Guys burger.
That's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Start while we eat it. What's a conspiracy theory that you think is actually true?
And y'all let us know too what y'all think. What's a conspiracy theory that I think is true?
Yeah, what's a conspiracy theory you think is true?
That we didn't come from apes.
A conspiracy that we didn't come from apes?
Isn't that a conspiracy?
Yeah. What do you think?
Like some people don't believe we did.
Yeah, some people don't believe we did. Like they don't believe in evolution. Can you care to explain why?
Because I just feel like I see the resemblance. Okay. I see the resemblance. Just wait on it. But I don't think it would have been able to evolve all the way from how an ape is all the way to what we look like now today.
Okay.
That just doesn't make sense to me. I think we were already in like human form.
But it was like environmental factors made the ape turn into a Neanderthal to a Homo sapien, or Homo sapien to Neanderthal. However, the order works. So it's not like it's ape to human. It's like a year.
It's like progression.
Yeah. Because you think about dinosaurs. And
that's what I don't.
This one don't even believe in dinosaurs.
I don't believe in dinosaurs, y'all. Yeah, it's not true.
I had to cut this early. She don't believe in dinosaurs, but what I'm trying to say is that prehistoric dinosaurs are resemblant to animals that live currently
right now.
So it's kind of that similarity. I thought you were gonna bring up like religion,
like alien. That's a conspiracy.
Like religion, like people don't believe in evolution due to religion.
Oh no! That's not. Oh, I see what you're saying, like the Adam and Eve story and stuff. And don't get me started on that.
They're real. Exactly.
That I think certain ones are real. For example, the ones that look like, because I know I've seen the ones they've shown that look like birds, like pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyl.
And then the one that looks like a rhino type.
Mm-hmm.
It's like certain ones, but the T-Rex, you can miss me with the T-Rex. Like I do not believe that. That just don't make sense to me. Now, I do think there's so many creatures in this world that we have yet to see. Like I think some things are out of our understanding. So I get that, but the dinosaur one, I'm sorry.
My conspiracy theory.
And then the way they disappeared is like,
bro, it's literally evidence. But
I'm gonna send you a TikTok. This girl had one at her job.
Huh?
Like a
dinosaur?
Like some
what?
Bones? Dinosaur bones?
Oh, maybe, yeah. But my conspiracy theory is that anyone that tries to cut out the big corporations, somehow they end up dying. Like, even if they believe that somebody's doing something like the dude who could get energy through water, like make cars work through water.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, like instead of gas, like he ended up passing away from a heart attack. Or, people end up dead. They like have 2 bullet holes in their head, but they say it was a suicide. It's like,
yes, because I believe that same thing with what's his name? What's the guy who Sebi, Dr. Sebi, I think his name was.
They said Sebi was a fraud though. Is that, no, I'm saying, is that true?
I don't know.
That's
because he said he always had like cures for basically cancer or things that are cancerous. His dieting and stuff.
That's what I heard. I know Nipsey Hussle was a big doctor.
And he was trying to. That's a
conspiracy. That's what
he was trying to do the big
documentary or movie about it. That's true.
Yes.
But it's like, even they say Gandhi is a fraud.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You heard that before. And
I mean, hey.
They said Gandhi was a bad person.
That's what I heard.
He used to, like, sexually abuse young girls.
2 things can be true, because they also said Martin Luther King was a,
what?
Like a womanizer, and like he cheated on his wife before.
Wow.
Not a womanizer. I think that's different. Not womanizer. More so like when you think of your wife as like beneath you type of thing.
Oh wow, that's been a speculation.
Yeah, like that. He allegedly cheated on our Miss Coretta. That was nuts when what's his name?
Who?
What's his name, y'all? What is that man's name? The one who's with Megan Good now.
Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, well, he said he told that white girl he wanted her to be his Coretta. Y'all remember that?
It's like Jonathan Majors is a weird story of a guy. Like, I think he's probably a cool guy on the surface, but it's just like,
oops, nah, I'm making a mess. Okay,
is she wrong? Is she wrong for going to the police? Like,
child,
if he hit her, and stuff, and was harassing her. I know that's a complicated story.
Yeah,
I don't want to get into too much.
I ain't trying to get banned on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do got rules. Make sure y'all drop some comments for us in the chats too.
Yeah,
both chats. If y'all have any comments for us.
Yeah, and let me know who y'all think who's being more greedy right now, me or DeAndre.
This food good, low key.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all know what's crazy that I do? I be eating my vegetables first on a plate. I mean, not all of them, but I'll eat a little bit of the vegetables first, then I go to the meat. I feel like most people go to like the meat.
I mean, yeah, I can't blame you.
I don't know why, but
the reason I say that's because the meat is bigger. Hey yo, but it's like you look at that. That's like when you eat that last because it has the most savory. So you eat the vegetables first, maybe.
I don't know. I just feel like people.
I go straight to the protein.
I know. Yeah. Okay. What do y'all think about? Okay, have you ever went ghost on somebody?
Yeah. There's many reasons I wouldn't ghost on someone.
No, is it ever okay to go ghost on somebody?
Of course.
And if y'all don't know, go on go.
DeAndre. It's okay to go ghost on people, especially when you are not emotionally ready. There's been times I just wasn't emotionally ready to talk to someone or deal with someone, and I decided it's just not the best time.
Why you ain't say that to them? Literally what you just said.
Because you might need it for later. Now, not currently. I'm in a loving relationship, but in the past.
Yeah, shout out to my girl.
Yes, shout out Kiana. But I'm just saying, in the past, you don't want to break that bridge just in case. When you are.
Just in case is sick.
You never know.
Just in case is so sick.
How people say absolutely.
Yeah, they're agreeing with you.
Exactly.
I only think it's okay to go ghost on somebody if they're like quote like borderline harassing you. Not harassing, but in the sense of like you keep hitting.
What if you don't want to talk to them?
That's what I'm saying. You go ghost.
Or like they keep texting you, and they're not saying it. I mean,
yeah, and you're not like feeling it or whatever, and they keep like being persistent. Yeah. I feel like you can block them. But other than that, if you just somebody thinking you feeling them and then you just stop talking to them all of a sudden, that's crazy work to me.
You don't think that's appropriate?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It just depends, honestly. I mean, leading someone on is wrong, no matter the instance, because communication bad. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. You could have easily told them that you didn't want them.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just hard to face those emotions when you just don't have to. People would rather just not say anything. Yeah. I mean, in many cases, you just rather just avoid the subject. Not everyone is a head-on person, so you just don't say anything.
And some people don't feel like they owe that person something, which is okay too. Like, I don't owe you explanation. That's kind of lame, though. Yeah.
How you not owe somebody the respect to tell them that, like if someone really is putting time and effort into you, basically at that point you're just playing them. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it's a weird thing. I mean, it's a lot of implications. But so I want to ask the people also ask you, give some people on the TikTok and lives some advice. What is something that you learned way too late in life that you want to tell some of the youngest that they can look out for?
Bruh.
Just one. Don't give us a lecture.
What's one thing that I learned too late? 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 You go first, I think. Because it's so many where I'm trying to narrow it down.
Narrow it down?
Yeah.
Something, y'all answer in the chat too, while they just thinking, something that you learned too late in life. That thing I learned too late in life.
You don't even know.
Yeah, that's a tough question. But I do have one while I'm thinking is that like I wish I would have known that every downturn in my life also had an upturn. I think that I realized that a little bit later.
Self-care, period.
Self-care, yeah.
Ooh, the importance of saving. Because, girl, only if you knew.
That's true.
I need to know that right now.
But, yeah, like, every downturn just has an upturn as well.
Yeah.
That life doesn't always have to be the best of the best.
Like, it ebbs and flows.
Yeah, that it's okay to not be the happiest every day or be the saddest every day. You can just be
Mm-hmm.
regular. And I also wish that I learned early on is like a little bit of progression every day is enough.
Yeah.
It's not always about the huge accomplishments, but it's about doing something.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to, for the last few years, trying to continue that, just not being the same person I was the day before.
Yeah.
So I'll say those two things. Yeah.
I think something related to that you said it makes me think of this is that, like, I wish I learned earlier that perfection gets you nowhere. Like I don't know, or
that's a good point.
Because no one's perfect, but I'm just saying, thinking that what you have to do has to be perfect, to me, doesn't really get you nowhere in the grand scheme of life.
That's a good point.
Because the older you get, the more you value different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And since I can remember, I've always wanted everything to be like perfect.
But that hasn't really benefited you.
And of course, like my drive and things I'm not trying to say it like that, but I'm just saying we all want to still wake up the same. We all, I don't know. I think when you rely or you think about that so much, life just passes you by. You're like, dang, now I'm 27 and it would have been okay if I didn't get that A in third grade. Like it's not that deep.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So that's I think I'm still trying to learn that, but that's something I wish I knew earlier, where it's just like, girl, it is not that serious.
What do you think about the idea of being a master at one thing instead of being good at a lot of things? Do you think that's true? Because sometimes I don't think that's true.
I think I don't like when people tell people that.
Like be a master at one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I understand what people are trying to say, because sometimes when you focus your energy on one thing, you can like maybe get better results instead of trying to spread yourself thin.
Yeah.
But I feel that the beauty of who we are as people and who I think I am as a person is because I can describe myself in more than one way.
I agree.
And that I'm good at more than one thing.
I agree.
And honestly, like I just said with the perfection thing, I don't have to master one thing.
Yeah, true.
I'm okay with being pretty good at a lot of stuff. I don't have to be the best at one thing to make me feel like I can get somewhere in life.
That's a good point. I was just going to also add on to that, basically say a lot of people that I've met that are perfectionists / masters at one thing is like every other avenue of their life is piss poor. Ooh! And like one thing I think about is when you're on your deathbed, and the only thing that you can remember doing your entire life is that one thing. It's like, what was the point?
What was the point? Literally, what was the point?
You might as well be mediocre at a few things, good at some things, and great at a few other things to just have a
I remember when
open-ended journey.
I agree. I remember when and I think Armand will remember this, when my doctor was like, I might have said this on the podcast before, but when my doctor was like, this is my pediatrician at the time, and I was talking about school and stuff like that, and she was like, I was a C student, and of course she applied herself when needed. I'm just saying, she in undergrad, she was a C student, not the top of her class and stuff like that, but she still was able to reach her goals.
Yeah.
And so, wait, why did I bring that up? Oh, but you just kind of, but it's like you can still get there without being so like obsessed with being the master at one thing. But some people say, don't react too fast, stay calm. Ooh, child. That's a good one. Something that you learned later, but you wish you knew earlier.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Learn how to manage your money. Yes. You can't tell people everything.
True.
Child. I think a big lesson is that if you brewing on an idea or you thinking about something, wait until it is either in fruition or only share with people who you know for a fact. Because I truly believe that people's energy can affect if something will be successful or not. Okay, like a goal you might have.
What about though keeping accountable? Like I feel like when I tell people stuff, it keeps me accountable to do it. I've seen many cases of people saying like, well, not many, but I've seen a few stories where people have kept their idea to themselves and a few years later, they saw somebody, your idea, somebody else already did it. Because
you didn't share it with someone.
You didn't share it or talk about it at all.
That's true.
I do agree with the energy thing though, for sure.
Or maybe it's just a matter of knowing who to share that with. So still having discernment to know like who you want to be your accountability partner. Oh, also I have kombucha. Now, to be fair, am I still a cherry Coke warrior? Yes, but today I'm trying to drink kombucha just to help with like the bubbles.
Yeah, we got bevs though.
Instead of drinking, we not.
Bevs.
I don't think we took a sip of our bev yet. That's sick.
I took a sip of water. As the podcast progresses and our journey through businesses progress, entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of failure or success more? I got my answer.
I think I am afraid of success more.
Yeah.
Only because, to me, in my idea of success, it means that there's more that's going to be required of you in the sense of like more energy, more time, more effort, more this, more that. And if I'm already feeling slight burnout now, and I feel are in the beginning of our journey, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a person where I'm like, am I ready? Am I ready? Am I going to be good enough for this? Am I going to be, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I'm not really scared of the failure necessarily, but it's more so the success. What do you think?
Yeah, I do have my answer. Are y'all scared of success or failure? More dropping it in the chat. But I was going to also agree with success. I think for one different reason, just because we already failed so much in life, and we have had successes in life in general, but not to the stature that we want to achieve. So it's like
I don't really have that many failures
in life. Just I'm saying just in general. Like, you know, if you fail this or fail the test or failed an assignment.
I've never failed a test in my life.
Get a load of this guy. But I failed tests, classes, etc. What I'm saying is that I know how that feels to fail and overcome. But I don't know when you get to the top how that feels. So it's nerve-wracking.
Like you feel more equipped to
you feel more equipped to fail, you know, just in general. Like if you were to do something in life, you'll be more like, okay, you know, I didn't get this. That's fine. Yeah. You know, because the next one we might get. But think about just shooting straight to the top.
Yeah, you're right. I think also the thing that's going to be good with us is that we have a
show off. Exactly.
we have a slow burn. Not slow. It's not a slow burn, but like I think we're progressing at a good pace. I think if it would have happened like very instant, we wouldn't have been ready. Or I'll speak for myself. I don't think I would have been ready to like.
What about your regular life?
Success. What do you mean?
Your regular life, failure, success. Like if you were to climb the ranks at a job, or you just like, would you be more afraid of that?
No, with that failure.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you're like a Black woman in certain spaces, you just feel like you have to be good at everything.
Talk about it.
It's not okay to just be okay.
Why. Tell the people why.
Well, because a lot of the times you are one of few or the only, and so the spotlight is on you. Yeah. Someone's literally waiting for you to slip a foot. So, oh, there she goes. She's not as good as she thought she was. There, people be not everybody, because I've been in a lot of spaces where that's not the case. Like I could be the only, but and it's still a supportive environment. But a lot of the times, someone's just waiting to find one thing. That's why I would always check an email like 100 times. And when I got so many emails with typos in it, but just the small things, you just feel like you got to do everything perfect.
Yeah.
So I think I would be more scared of failure because it would look more like the failure will be attached to my worth as opposed to, oh, I just messed up this one time.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Black women overachieve, yeah, definitely.
Well, they feel they have to just to finish, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Ooh, I gotta try the Synergy brand for kombucha. I've heard of that.
Especially in STEM, 100%.
Yeah.
A lot of positions are not women friendly.
Shout out to the Black women in STEM.
Definitely. It's a lot of positions that aren't Black women friendly or women friendly in general.
Literally.
Just it's been like that forever, literally.
Do you feel like, switching gears a little bit, do you feel like, because I be having this debate with my boyfriend a lot.
Okay.
And he tries to switch his opinion multiple times. Do you feel like you can grow to like someone that you're not initially physically attracted to?
Oof. First of all, that's a deal breaker.
Like if you're not physically attracted, or if you just think they're like, oh, they're okay, like they're.
You gotta be attracted to me physically.
Like, come on,
smacking. You gotta be attracted to me physically. You can definitely grow to like somebody, but I would just be so worried in the back of my head, like I'm just not enough. Like if they didn't initially like me physically, then grew to like my physical features or, like my face or whatever. Yeah, I would still be like, dang, we first met, you thought I wasn't good looking.
That's true. Yeah, which is crazy work because I don't know, maybe because I think I'm cute, like so I'll be like, oh, you just tripping. All right.
It takes a long time. Yeah.
Yes, look at their heart. Stephanie, be for real. Be so for real.
He said I'm getting misquoted.
That's cap.
Think about it though. If you really love someone, the first thing is physical.
Like You have to I need you to see me and get that, like, you know how the cartoon where your heart go like that.
Yeah. It's two because like it depends on how you meet. Now, if you met as friends, then you're like you was friends, and it was like it wasn't really that sexual to begin with, or physical attraction to begin with. And then as time went on, if you met somebody and like you heard from their friend like he said you wasn't cute, and then now y'all start dating and stuff, and then it's like I was back with him like you still don't think I'm
And I know people can grow on you in the sense of I still think that they have to be attractive initially. Like they might grow you in the sense of their personality, or like you might get over their quirk or something. You like, okay, they had to grow on me. But when it comes to, if you ever in your life tell me I had to grow on you, I'm gonna be like, but I think it's different for women versus men too. I feel that men are a little bit more vain.
What does that mean? Like they
they care about looks more. I've seen a lot of more women be okay with like, because Stephanie said, I dated guys that are unattractive. I feel like
I wasn't necessarily attracted to my boyfriend initially.
Yeah, but. and that's what I think. It happens. But
it happens.
Maybe I'm a little too vain. I don't know.
I kind of agree with both.
You see it both ways.
Yeah, because I see where they're coming from as well. It's kind of like an ongoing love type of thing. Yeah, where their beauty becomes more mature as y'all know each other.
Yeah.
But if initially you thought I was ugly, nah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Because there be some sort of baseline for.
Yeah. If you thought I was ugly and then you're like, oh, now.
I can work with that.
Nah. These when you just hitting though. No lie.
Especially when with DeAndre, like he's in the mirror for an hour straight. So if he's going somewhere, I just
But I do take my look seriously. So if someone were to initially like do that, I'll be turned off.
That's what I'm saying. If you take Artie to someone who takes pride in your appearance, and then you get with someone where they're like
you're okay. I'm like, hold up. But I mean, I understand people got different purposes, but I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a little.
Depends
on
your
muggy.
age. It does depend. And that's true too. I think the more mature you get, the more you just look at life differently. I think when you're younger, not everybody, but a lot of times when you're younger, you're like, no, I need to see what I want in you. The first time I look at you.
I think a lot of it is also outside perception.
Yeah,
like how this person will be viewed to other people in a way. Like,
if you that's so true.
Dudes want the baddest girl. Girls want the most handsome guy in the room, or the guy that other girls want. So it's kind of like a competition in a way. I think once you get out of that mindset, though, then looks may not matter as much.
Yeah, that's true.
But I definitely.
But we have so many years to grow old and maybe get a little less attractive that you got to at least start. We at least got to start off strong.
Yeah.
And then because you might decline over time, so we got to at least start off somewhere. You know what I mean?
I definitely want the person I'm with to always be in shape, always look good. So gotta work on that. I'm not saying gotta work on that now. I'm saying like in the future, as life goes on, gotta work on continuing.
Well, you make sure you keep yourself
for
up.
Sure.
Don't get excited and be like, and then you're walking around here.
I'm not. But while we eating these wings, I want to ask y'all, what food is your happy place?
Like the place?
No, like what food is your happy place? Like how people you're eating food. It's like, man, mine off rip Nando's.
When I tell you Nando's is top.
What?
5 worst eats in the United States.
5 worst. So you said McDonald's is better than Nando's?
Shut up.
Okay, I'm about to say. Be for real. What would you say though?
Ice cream.
What food you eat? Oh, for real.
When I eat ice cream, I feel the happiest that I ever feel. Like I don't know. If I'm thinking of a food.
It's either Nando's or when I'm drinking Kool-Aid.
Bro.
Sure. I'm promoting all stereotypes.
That's like this is great. First we eating seafood. Peel and eat shrimp for me. She said crabs. Yeah, facts.
That's a good one.
Oh wow, 701. Okay. I agree with
fried
that.
Shrimp and fries.
Oh my gosh. Don't
chocolate. Yes. A Starburst. Man. These wings, like
y'all can tell we're eating some hours. Okay. I have one more. What do you have?
I have one more after you go ahead.
Okay. So we got 2 more things, then we'll get out.
If anybody has more questions too, drop them.
Give me like one TV show that is like a highly recommend. Like if you have to tell somebody they need to watch this immediately. Ooh, Fried Fish. She knows my heart. This is a girl who is after my own heart. Fried fish, yes. With hot sauce, yes. But go ahead. Bone in, yes. A TV show that's like
yes. I couldn't. And shout out Key in the chat. I see you.
Who?
Key on the Key.
Oh,
Ozark. She can vouch.
No, Dave was telling you to watch that for years.
I'm saying you said one of that thing now.
Okay.
I gotta shout out Big Bro first, then.
Yeah, like.
Well, shout out my father. He put me on.
Yeah,
but
give him his flowers.
Yeah, Ozark, bruh. All 4. I think it was 4 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons. Every episode hit.
They will be in the dark for 45 minutes straight.
You talking about Ozark?
Yeah, it's too dark.
It's the tint of the show is a little bluish.
They got a monologue that go for 30 minutes.
But it's a fun show to watch. I really enjoy it.
Breaking Bad.
Game of Thrones, yes. Game of Thrones, House
Will
of Dragon.
Grace, that's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah, she said, I stand behind it for show. So good, exactly. Who was in there every episode, nails on the end of the bed, rap. Living Single.
To think what's mine. That's a good one.
Breaking Bad is definitely a good show. I just didn't finish. Game of Thrones is really good. I finished all of that. Been trying to get some people to watch it.
Orange is the New Black.
Come on, bro. That show's not good. That's a bad recommendation.
Are you out of your mind?
That's a bad recommendation.
Are you out of your... I'm not.
I watched 2 seasons of that. Like 1.5. I'm like, come on, what's the point?
Okay, maybe it was you had to watch it at that time, you think?
What time? When it first dropped?
Yeah. Because at the time, like, it was so good.
I watched it.
Narcos. Best show that has ever been created.
Narcos is a great recommendation.
Money Heist.
Narcos with it's a few, but the one with Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar, yes. Please. Scandal first 4 seasons. Cut it off after that.
I'm dead. Nah, but yeah, I think Snowfall. Yeah, Snowfall. Power is a good recommendation. Power and the spinoff of Power with Tariq. We were just talking about that. That's a fire.
Give me one movie real quick.
One movie recommendation. I'm trying to think recent. Okay, recent one. And I'm not promoted by the company, but Accountant 2 was really good. With
I didn't see that.
Ben Affleck. I don't know if anybody watched it. It just was in the movie theaters. I watched it illegally, but
okay.
But it was good. Accountant 2, and then I watched the first one last night. So I recommend that right now. Those would be or another movie Keanu put me on to, Prisoners with Hugh Jackman. Has anybody seen that? Prisoners.
I don't even know who that is.
Wolverine.
Oh.
Prisoners with Hugh Jackman.
I might watch that.
Watch that. That's a great. It's not. It's thriller. Not scary though. It's thriller. Like, you'll be like, what's next?
Okay.
But not like you're not gonna jump or nothing.
Yeah. Mine is Queen and Slim. I feel like that's a sleeper a little bit. Queen and Slim is
that movie. I seen that movie get hate.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't know why.
I don't know either. I'm not sure what the angle people are hating from, but I've seen it many times. People like the ending was terrible.
Mine didn't even see Nope. She saw Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Nope is a recommendation. All right, what's your last thing?
Well, we could just end it off there.
Okay, let's get it off on there then. Inception. Didn't you see that?
Yes, Inception was good. Inception, it's a mind boggler. The ending, I never heard of that.
Ooh.
What's that?
This is a throwback. Oldie but goodie is one of my favorite movies ever. What's the one with the magic?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what is it called? That is one of the.
Now You Don't?
Now You See Me. Now You See Me is one of the best movies ever.
That's good. Everything All at Once.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Mother be trying to hate on it. I don't know why. It's so good. She doesn't
conceptualize what's going on.
She don't understand. Her third eye is not open. She don't get it.
Keanu was the same way though.
It's fine. It's all good.
I was talking about the ending of Queen. Oh, Queen and Slim. Oh, she's saying the ending.
Oh.
Was she saying it was bad or good?
I get. I don't know. Let me see.
But yeah, that Queen and Slim. I thought.
The ending. Yeah, the ending.
Like,
I think.
Good,
I guess people. I don't know. People had
mixed opinions.
Yeah,
yes.
The ending.
Yeah, which I didn't understand.
See, he said, "Now You See Me." Oh.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Oh, she said it was bad. Wow.
Yeah, people didn't like the ending
because they got shot up at the end because they thought it was gonna get away. But I thought that was like the realistic ending.
I mean, I guess that was I know Lena Waithe said a lot of people were mad about that ending, but that was the ending she wanted to go. I mean. I just think it was so beautiful. Whatever. But no, we enjoyed our mukbang probably because we were able to eat.
Yeah, it was good.
But let us know we should do this again.
Yeah, it was fun.
Now You See Me 3 comes out in November. I'm there.
I saw that trailer.
That's it. I'm there. I don't care. If it's the same cast, I'm there.
I think it is.
Anyways, we love y'all. I promised I would have a retweet the next time I came on it.
Facts. Looks good.
Thanks. But we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in with us, engaging with us. We just the love is felt. But we will be back next week.
Yes.
Until then,
y'all stay safe, stay blessed, man.
Stay safe.
New episodes on the way. New everything on the way. We love y'all. We'll tap into y'all next time.
Yes.
Thank you, TikTok. Whoever said something, whoever joined, whoever watched for 1 second. We'll see y'all.
Yes.
Next time. Goodbye.
Bye.